Welcome to Upgrade. I'm your host, Frank the Tank. Today I have this big piece of metal. And so let me talk about it. Right now I'm not facing it to you because I'm going to show you and tell you what it is for. For those out there that want to know about bit mining, this is not the right place. But if you want to know about the hardware you can find to Bitcoin to mine, this is probably what it is that you need to see. So let's take a look at it. First of all, I want to thank Wish.com. They're awesome in purchasing equipment and items through there. So take a look at it. I'm gonna put them right next to me, and I'm gonna let you know why I'm actually announcing on them. So let me tell you something about it. I bought this machine and it came real damaged that I ended up putting it together and fixing it and replacing some of the parts myself. And I requested to get another machine, and it took some time, maybe 2 weeks, but they ended up giving me this and refunding me my money back. I want to thank them out there, and if you guys are watching this, props to you guys. Now, I put it together, I bent it back, and I replaced one of the actual fans that came broken. It was nothing to do with them. It was pretty much the actual vendor that was shipping the stuff. It came pretty much damaged in there, but other than that, this stuff is awesome. So I'm gonna open it up here and I'm gonna let you know it's not that heavy. Actually, it is heavy. So this is the front of it, and these are actually the ones that bent out. I actually had to bend them back, but it's brand new. All right, so this is the front of it. There's 3 intakes in here to get the air in here. So if you're gonna be bit mining out there, this is Bitcoin mining, this is probably what you want to have. It fits on a rack, of course. I'm gonna put it down here, and I'm gonna open it up and show you the inside of it and what I think you can actually do on this system. Now I'm gonna put this in my garage. That's why I got this. The intakes are gonna take quite a few fans in here. There's 3 fans in here, but then we're gonna open it up to see what's in here and how many video cards you can actually fit in here. Because if you're gonna bit mine, you need a mess of air streaming through here. You need some power, and you need a lot of things to make that work. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what you guys see inside. Now this is the unit right here itself. It's a little unstable, my camera, I'm sorry, because I'm putting a bird's eye view on it. So here it comes with all these cables ready to go. This is pretty much the reset button and the power on button. It's a common thing that you put on motherboards all the time. Of course, it's all set up. USB for the front USBs, of course, because this is a computer you're going to actually put in here. So the motherboard will go on this side, and let me see if I can move the camera a little bit, just a little bit more. So the camera will get some of it, and I'm gonna actually stand here. So the motherboard will be on this side, along including with the power supply right here on this side. And this is all the three fans are included too. There's 3 fans. They're not the greatest fans, but they're gonna work. So now let's put in the camera a little bit closer on this side so you guys can see. All the power supplies for all the fans are included here, of course. They're all set up, they're all tied in together. They give you a little bag for all the screws. And like I said, they give you the other power supplies for the front ones too. There's 3 power, 1, 2, 3. So let's bring a big bulky video card. Like I said, on this machine could fit up to 6 video cards on here. So if you're gonna mine, you want to make sure you fill it up with six machines. Now it gets a little hot, so make sure these fans are running all the time. Make sure there's a CPU fan included with it too on the motherboard. Don't just ignore it. Make sure you have your own CPU fan in there. Now let's go ahead and put these on here. This is a big old Quadro video card. It's a Quadro 6000 video card. It's NVIDIA. We're gonna use this as a demo right now. Of course, when you buy it, you have to include your PCI extenders in here. So because the motherboard doesn't reach in here, you're gonna need the PCI extenders to actually put it on the other side. So let's go ahead and see how it will work. So if I'm gonna use this as the demo, it's gonna fit 6 cards right now. So right now I'm gonna see what you guys are looking at. Right now it has 2 punch-in holes right there set up already, and they pretty much line up. Here's one of them right there. I'm gonna move the second one. Here's the second one. 2, they lined up right here. Number 2 lines up in here, and number 3, let me move some of the wires in here. Number 3 goes right in here too. So you have number 3 in here. Number 4 in this part of it, you're gonna see number 4 in here. You're gonna see number 5, of course, right here. And the last one would be way at the bottom end. And of course, when you tighten them up, this bar itself, it's adjustable. You could raise it higher on both ends. I'm gonna show you the video. I'm gonna bring it in here and put a picture on it, or where you can actually see it. So this bar itself, if it's hitting the bottom of the PCL connector extenders, you could raise this. Really neat. I like about it. So 6 video cards fit in here. 6 of these bulky video cards. Of course, you got to make sure that you're gonna have the power for it, because some of these video cards take 2 intakes of power, or 3, depending on the video card that you're having. This is pretty much set for any kind of video card that's the NVIDIA to up to the ATI video card. They take really good into these kind of systems if you built it very well and if you run it very well, of course. Just make sure that your fans are all working. You have 3 sets of fans here. Let me see if you get 3 sets of fans here, and like I say, they're right in the front. They're gonna take the intake. There's a reset button, power on, 2 USBs. It has space in the back, so for the actual motherboard here. Let me see in the back. Let me show you in the back. Let me twist it around this way now. Now we're gonna see it from this side. So the air is gonna flow one direction, coming from this way and out, flowing out. So you want the intake from the front to take to the back. And of course, on this side, I'm gonna bring the camera a little closer. Let me actually take the camera out. Now on this part, it's pretty neat. This is where you actually set up the actual hard drive. You could place it flat on the top of it. It's a really neat little setup that has. It will actually get some of the air coming out of here. It has an intakes on the top of it. And like I said, this part right here, these part where you actually put the video card, it's very stable. It goes down, and they're adjustable here. There's 2 little screws here and 2 on the other end, and you can lift it up, you can raise it higher for your video card to actually come up. Now remember, this part right here is where you're going to put the PCI extenders on here, on this part of it. So there's 6 of them. 1 2 3 4 5 6. They all go up, and they're all pre-punched already. They give you 2 bags of these screws, of course, if you want to modify it, and they raise even the part of it for your motherboard. So it comes with the razors automatically for the motherboard on this setup. 1 2 3 4, and there's more up here. You could actually add and remove some of them. The part that I didn't like about it, when it came, it was bent. This part was bent. This one was broken. I ended up hammering it back down and replacing the actual fan. But overall, I'm really pleased with it. I haven't put it to use yet because I wanted to know what was going to happen prior to me sending it back or anything like that. And I didn't want to do a review with damage it. But now that they're letting me keep, I'm actually doing the review and let you guys know what you guys think about it. So this is a great little setup. I'm actually do a bird's eye view higher so you guys can see it and what's included. Like I said, make sure you read the fine print. Everybody makes these machines. Amazon sells them, Wish sells them, but sometimes they promise so much that it's not included in there. Make sure you read the fine print. Now this one, like I said, it's a 1200 volt usage. It had watts. I didn't have it. It didn't come with it, even though it said in the website. But then I read about it. It could take up to 1200. So make sure you are aware of all these things before you purchase anything. So if you guys like about find out more about bit mining, this is not the place. This is more about the hardware. This is stuff that you're already prepared. You've been doing it for quite a while and you want to purchase more of the hardware. This is something you want to learn. This is the actual base, desktop base that I bought, but it's more like a rack base. So if you're going to buy multiple these racks, and right now the video card industry is very expensive. They're going to double the amount of they used to cost before. So when you used to buy one for $300, now they're going up to $700 to $800. I mean, it's ridiculous. I think the video card industry is making more money than the Bitcoin industry. So if you're going to start bit mining, maybe it's a little late on some of you, but if you've been doing it for quite a while and you're not happy with what you have, maybe this is an option you can have. And if, like I said, if you guys like what you see, make sure to subscribe to upgrade. I'm your host, Frank the Tank, out.